Am I live? Alright, we're live. This is Princess Madeline, and I have with me Compy Nick, and we're going to be playing Aria of Sorrow randomizer. Well, actually, why don't I get started and we'll just go from there. We'll go and if the timer is ready, we'll dive in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, as I said, this is Aria of Sorrow randomizer. It is a relatively simplistic randomizer in that there's a lot of what you'll see in terms of game content is exactly like the vanilla version. Starting equipment, enemy placement, castle layout, etc. But what is going to be different are items that are found throughout the castle, the souls that enemies drop, and what the keys to Dracula's power are, which are necessary for beating the game. So far,
it's not for certain that you need something.
Not necessarily. I have had seeds where Succubus did end up being one of them, but that may not be this time. And also, what may not happen this time is having a decent equipment loadout, because that is something that will be very necessary, because the secret to this is that I am not good at this game. I rely very much on healing and good weapons. But there was one where I did get almost all the way through and only had a great soul. And our first soul is an imp from Bat, and that's not the best, but we probably won't keep that. What's going to happen is I'm going to see what's down here, and unless it's something that I need to hold on to, I'm just going to soft reset and go back to the save point, because speed strategy. That's one of the few speed strategies I have. All movement-related souls that you can see on the tracker are all guaranteed to be somewhere on soul pedestals. That is useless, and that includes a guaranteed rush soul, as well as the giant bat, Black Panther, Hippogriff, all those other stuff. And also, all the keys to Dracula's power are also going to be guaranteed pedestals. So there will be no grinding for souls, but it's still up in the air how long this will take and whether or not I will be able to finish. Hopefully we find Black Panther sooner rather than later, because that is the #1 go fast soul. And so here we have Creeping Skull. Just throw a bunch of spears in his face and he goes down fairly quickly, usually. Okay, there it goes. And I always touch the orb because I like touching orbs.
It's important.
It is important. Okay, gonna do.
Some tea.
It'll be nice for later. Not having armor is kind of bad, but it's kind of a gauntlet between that save point and the next save point. So hopefully, the tea will be useful, but hopefully I won't need it. That's rotten milk, 3 years out of date. Actually, maybe you know this, Nick, since you're such you know so much about Castlevania. If the milk expired 3 years ago, but the castle's been stuck in the eclipse for 18 years, how exactly did 3-year-old milk get in there?
Presumably there's some sort of... I don't want to say that there's some kind of milkable creature. But we do know that there are giant cows that wander around the castle.
I guess that's true. Anyway, yeah. So our first movement soul is Flying Armor, which is, pretty vanilla. just making our way up through here. Birds and lion wheels. Lion wheels. That bird is still alive, but it's not. He's not about this.
You can live, bird.
Oh, he's coming after me. I've never seen him do that. More tea. That cut the bottle there. There is going to be a potential sequence break I might end up doing. I'm not going to give it too many tries because it's very precise and it involves damage boosting. So I'll give it one try, and if I can't do it, we'll just move on and hopefully don't have to come back. But get some classic Castlevania meat. Tasty. I guess it's technically not the traditional meat, because that's different, but it's strictly an improvement over the traditional meat, but still useful. Also, I do not have a lot of health. How did that happen? How did this happen?
How could this possibly happen?
Okay, that's noodles. I wish I could get that, but I can't.
Going to get delicious rotten meat?
No. Mostly because there is no guarantee that I'll be ever getting a zombie soul. Okay, wow. I do not like this so far.
Yeah, so far this is not...
Things usually start to pick up once we get to the cathedral, and as I said, I will give this one shot and hope I can do it. Basically, the way this axe knight works is that as you can see, he boomerangs his axe, and he needs to not back up that far. Okay, here it goes, and we're gonna try to damage boost onto this sledge, and it didn't make it. Alright, yeah, we'll just, like I said, we're just gonna have to hope that we don't have to come back. One customization option for this randomizer is chaos mode, which makes it more likely that you need to rely on sequence breaks and speedrun tricks to get through, and I believe that's one of them, but this is not chaos mode, so ideally nothing is there. But, you know, with our luck so far, it's probably Black Panther, and we're going to be very sad that we don't get it. Also, I should be paying more attention to how much I'm getting hit.
So this game, you know, there might be some, takes place after a demon war, which we don't get too many details on. But presumably these zombie soldiers are the remnants of some war against Dracula.
Yeah, that's what their bestiary description claims describes them as. From the Demon Castle War from 1999. I remember that.
Yeah.
Same idea.
That's not a very
Anything I have. Yeah, especially since I already know where all these things are. There actually aren't that many. But which makes it a fairly simple randomizer to learn, because you just gotta learn to know a few spots, and once you know they're pretty easy to remember them, because it's like there's just these dead ends that don't seem. That's a mimic in the Batcave. that location's called the Batcave because there's no way to get in there except as a giant bat. Still, no weapon, no armor, and only just a couple of accessories. Money. Money's nice. Well, for me it does, because Camera's shop does get randomized, and that usually means that he'll have plenty of decent healing options and, on occasion, nice weapons. That is ugly and awful. I'm just not going to keep any of this because that is so bad. By the way, you might have noticed the file name as Transoma, no talking aloud. The thing about Soma Cruz, the player character of this game, is that it is very easy to interpret and to read him as a trans woman, because in the original game, as Nick alluded to earlier, one of the required powers you have to get is, oh, Muramasa, that's very good. We are rolling in it now. As Nick alluded to, one of the required powers Soma needs to acquire his original power, which, because, spoiler alert, he's the reincarnation of Dracula, is the succubus soul. He is required to have the soul of a succubus inside of him. That's a downgrade. And also, in both this and the sequel, there is a soul which involves turning into a giant woman. Also, Walking Mail is very good armor, so we are ripped now. Muramasa, by the way, is not only a very powerful katana, but also, which means it does multi-hits, but also anything that is not immune to curse will take a percentage of their current health in additional damage, which is extremely useful. Oh hey! Wow. Fish! We are never going to use that.
There's a couple of souls in this game which are extremely situational, and that just happens to be one of them.
Killer Doll, which is mostly useless. I really don't use it all that often. Oh, Shaman Ring. It'll be useful for now while I'm still doing a lot of walking and have low experience thresholds. Every step you take, you get 1 EXP. And I think that does include air movement, but I might be mistaken. Killer Doll may or may not be required. It was on a pedestal, so it could be what we need to unlock Dracula's power. But in order to know for sure, we need one of the pieces of forbidden lore. 3 books that are hidden somewhere around the castle that will describe a monster that lives in there, saying that soul is required. Anyway, Manticore, second boss. He's already gone. Bye. Muramasa is very powerful, especially, as I said, against things that are vulnerable to curse. And now we have Dracula, Ring of Lad. It's called Satan's Ring in this translation, but it's Dracula's ring.
It's just good.
Yeah, +2 to all stats.
Nothing fancy about it. It's just good.
Yep. Also, it probably makes him feel nostalgic.
Oh. I mean, I have nostalgia.
Who among us has not somewhat nostalgic for those days? I'm just gonna ignore you. And now we're in the study. ideally we find Malphas at some point in here. Otherwise, we are in for a very, very long walk back. Of course, it doesn't strictly have to be Malphas. Giant Bat would be nice. Hippogriff would be really nice. Black Panther will do in a pinch. Oh right, I can't get that yet. I'm so used to having Malphas by now that I was just on autopilot. Malphas enables double jump, which means it's basically essential, and that is garbage. This is a really bad seed. Did I mention that there's no way to vet seeds in this without just playing them normally? I did this right before I went live, and and even if I wanted to, there was no way to check to see if this was a runnable seed. Oh hey, that's good. There's Malphas.
There's Malphas. Alright. Now the game truly begins.
Or it doesn't go as slow as it possibly could.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have Malphas, you gotta walk all the way back to the entrance. It's awful. I've done it before, I would not wish it on you. But with Malphas, we'll have a shortcut back. And we're now pushing blocks in case you missed Circle of the Moon. I didn't.
And good help for that. Impressive.
At least it's the only time we have to do that. Anyway, double chunk to check there. That is also garbage. Wow. This seed does not like us at all. Well, I mean, aside from, you know, getting Muramasa and the Blocking Mail in the same room, but details.
Yeah.
Blocking Mail, by the way, has a random chance of just completely negating enemy damage. There's not really a way to control it. If you've ever seen a task of this game, what it does is it gets a Blocking Mail and then blocks everything that hits the player. And a melon from Boulder Armor. Shout out to the melon. But yeah, Blocking Mail has some is like the second or third best defense from armor you can get, but and doesn't really give you any other stats, which is some other high-level endgame armor can have, but it's still very good, and I am cursed, but it's fine because there is a save point right here.
Turns out it was a fine night for first.
Although I don't think it's technically a night. It's technically night, is it?
It's
a solar.
If you're inside the moon, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a solar eclipse.
Right.
No talking aloud. Yeah, one nice thing about this game, about the randomizer, is because I'm pretty sure you can't do this in the vanilla game. Even though well that's apropos. Oh, also I need to keep marking the tracker. I've already forgotten what I was going to say. Anyway, there's a skip you can do there by finagling with swinging your weapon while in midair, and you can just cheese past that without Gravekeeper. But we had Gravekeeper, I may as well do it intended. Also, quick saving will warp you right back to the start of the room, so it's a nice fast strat. What was I saying before now?
About skipping cutscenes?
Oh yeah, you can't do that on your first playthrough, can you? Normally? Yeah, so that's something you can just do. Also, here's great armor. There's not much to talk about. It's already gone.
Wasn't very great at all, really.
No, not at all. And wow. Wow.
A coin.
A coin. It's like $200, but since the cheapest thing in the game is like $180, it's not exactly something to brag about. Yeah, we gotta go back into the cathedral. Ooh, wheel! One of Dracula's most deadly spells. Summon physics objects. And werewolf, which would be nice if I didn't already have wheels. Yep, that was the blocking armor at work. And one thing you might notice as I'm throwing around all these wheels is that my MP is regenerating very quickly, which is not normal. Another option that the randomizer has is something called Wizard Mode, which does that, exactly that. It's well, yes, but it also makes your MP regenerate twice as fast. It's like you've got a constant wood golem on.
Okay. Not as powerful as
No, and Chaos Ring is not likely to show up, but man, I wouldn't count on it. I think the fastest strat is to just ignore most enemies, but I usually just kind of kill things as I go because, hey, they could drop a soul, they could drop something very powerful. I got a wheel from an ectoplasm. I am not going to complain about that.
I've spent so many hours here grinding for the
Not as powerful as they are in the sequel.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, nope, I missed an item. There's one item over here. And it's pudding. It wiggles and jiggles.
Delicious.
So yeah, this is our first warp point. Creepy mirrors that open up in the back. Well, not really mirrors, but...
The castle is a thing of chaos, and it determines what it wants the portal technology to be based on with each incarnation.
Yeah, sometimes it'll have a church that includes skeletons on trapezes.
You know, you're feeling fun about religion.
Yeah, exactly. There is one item up here that I can now get now that I have Malfest. Dragon. It's something. Talk to our girlfriend to get a free heal and sell some stuff. Oh, Poison Fist has higher attack than Muramasa. I don't think I've ever known that. Blocking Chain also sells for a whole lot, so we could probably grind White Dragons if we really need to. Longinus' Spear. That'll probably be what we fall back on if something better doesn't come up. I'm really hurting for Black Panther right now.
As I've mentioned in some more things, it's just useful to have a holy weapon, because in the castle, most everything is undead or some kind of demonic power, so a lot of things are repetitive.
Although there is one boss that is decidedly not weak to holy. We'll deal with him later, but the thing is that if you have Longinus or the Clive Soul Ace, you will need a backup weapon because it is going to be useful against that boss. Be useless against that boss. But here's what we got: Red Cape. We don't need it. Now we're going up to. Is it called the Living Quarters in this version? Or no, it's Dance Hall. It's a Dance Hall version. So I forgot where I was going for a second. sirens and harpies up on the roof. So can we talk about how smooth this walking animation is? It's gorgeous.
Really good. They did a good job of that.
Yeah, especially compared to the past two GBA games. Like, they weren't bad looking, but they kind of went all out on this.
Yeah, it doesn't have that weird aura that one Belmont had. What's that called?
Harmony of Dissonance, wasn't it? Or Gremlin. Another feature of the randomizer is there is a toggle to fix stats because, fun fact, luck is broken in this game. It does not work the way it is supposed to. But stat fix will make luck work like it's supposed to. It also there's also int fix, which I think, or no, int also is kind of slightly busted, but and there's an option to I think that helps too, but then there's another option that increases the int bonus of some forms of armor, which is probably going to be irrelevant to us because, you know, blocking mail. We got that.
We already got it.
Yeah, it's like, I think nothing short of demon armor or Death's robe is gonna top this. Undying.
That is one of our movement weapons.
It is. And also because there is literally never been a visible Undying in a Castlevania game, you have that on the tracker. It's actually kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah, actually. Never really thought about how there isn't.
There's a reason why it's the first boss, because they're really not a threat once you get going.
A lot of the early bosses in this game are just regular bosses.
The first 4, rather. And we're about to come up to boss number 4, and hopefully we'll get something that'll let us get to... again, I don't remember if it's called the Living Quarters in this game or not. But the next area, which means... because if we do not get that, then that means we have to take a long way around, and that is awful. Anyway, this is a big golem. A golem made of big. A very useful element to make golem out of. But it doesn't know how to turn around.
Some people prefer fire. Big, pretty good element.
Yeah. It's big. Tsuchinoko Reel. Oh, and we have one of the pieces of forbidden lore. A creature spawned from the deepest something or other.
Oh.
That might be. I have no idea what it is. We can look up. The text comes straight from the bestiary description. So as we get more blue souls, we'll be able to compare what we have to what's in the bestiary and figure out from there. That's how this randomizer works.
Now looking 7 to 8, we got a item.
Yeah, we got
information.
We got information. Forbidden. The blue book is how we know what his power are.
So to get the good ending, you need to have all 3 Dracula's 3 separate swords. One of each of the types. Bullet, support. What's the last one called? Guardian?
Guardian, I think, yeah.
Have all 3 of those equipped when you go and defeat definitely final boss. Passage to the Giving.
Because if there's one thing that never happens in Megadvania is that there is never a fake-out final boss.
Yes. There's never a secret extra thing. It's definitely impossible that they have the entire game doubled, but upside down.
Twice. That was the wrong way for the wheel. Lightning Doll is... That's a very good soul to have.
That's a very good soul. Lightning Doll is one of the few, just good souls.
Yeah, it's also one of the rare times you get access to electric damage.
Right, which is very useful against, say, big armor. So, good chunk of enemies. This is in addition to the Lightning Doll, so just pretty good damage. Multiple hits. Far range. Overall, very reliable.
And is that tea or coffee? I can't tell. It's tea. More tea.
More tea. It's tea time for Soma.
There's tea everywhere. This is Dracula's house of tea. That's a strawberry, but not really worth it. Alright, well, guess what we get to do? We get to take the long way around to get into the living quarters. Hooray.
As with most of the Metroidvania-style Castlevanias, multiple areas have different ways of getting out. Generally, there's the one defined path that is designed, but, speedrunners, we know our way around.
And also, it's pretty much the only option we have because we can't. Well, I mean, I guess we could go to the floating gardens and the clock tower, but not yet. Actually, you know what? We may as well because that's going to be faster than going all the way to the living quarters. And you know, we'll be able to get there from. Well, no, we can't. We'll see what happens. It'll be an adventure. Also, normally I'm a coward and usually wouldn't do this, but hey, we're having fun. Also, I got some very nice things, like horses. Man, getting all the good bullet souls at least. Yeah, that's the effect of the Undyne Soul, because that is the famous trait of Undynes, apparently.
So all those Undynes that we've got before.
Yes.
It's also one of, like, 3 places in the entire game where you need the Undyne Soul?
2, yeah. The other one is just the one place above the, alternate entrance to the underground reservoir. Oh, and also technically, if you don't have any other means of movement souls, then it's like the only way to get out of living quarters from Headhunter. Yes. Also, we got Leiden from that pedestal, which is pretty good. It's not terrible, but it's dark elemental, and reason similar to Holy being a good element, Dark is just not a good element to have in Dracula's Castle. It's a big... Although one of the most dangerous enemies in the game is weak to darkness. We'll have that come up if I don't get its Killer Mantle. Oh wait, no, that's... There's like... Yeah, there are like 20... well, not 20. There's like 5 identically laid out rooms, and in all but one of them, that one, there is an item at the very top, in the top middle.
They're a warrior. Look at that. It's fun.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Man, there are only so many ways I can say, wow, this game really doesn't want us to go fast. I like to... Yes, he does. It's never a required one, but I still like to go after it anyway because, hey, free soul-ish, if he decides to drop it. Which he does not seem to want to, so we'll just move on. But yeah, it's unlike the vanilla game. Kicker Skeleton does not drop a movement soul. It's just a random soul. That's fine. Were you worried about that? Oh,
must keep moving.
Oh, skeleton blades. That would have been nice to have while we were still in the dance hall, because then we could actually go to living quarters. But But also, that kind of suggests that the logic of the seed was to go this way, which gross. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I'm not distracted.
Oh, that is true. Kaiser Knuckles, they suck as a weapon, but they sell for a lot of money. Wait, no, that's the... yeah.
It's kind of a weird, rappy...
Yeah, at one point you just have to go backwards. And you really don't... There's really no indication for it, except if you're just lost and you're wandering around not sure where the heck you are or how to get out. Anyway, this room looks exactly like the others, but it's different. You can tell because there are werewolves. And Galma. We now are aware of when time is stopped. Which doesn't really make sense, but it's useful. It opens up an area. Although a fun thing is that the Chrono Mage also opens up that same area, which you wouldn't know normally because you get Chrono Mage from the enemy that you need Galmoth to get to. But yeah, Chrono Mage, which stops time, also stops the enemy that stops time, which is Chrono Mage, from stopping time on you, and then you can just walk right past him. It's weird, but also kind of funny. Yeah, Madeline. No talking. Another piece of forbidden lore. Let's see. Man-like figure built a wood golem. We're gonna find wood golems. Which will make... it'll mean that we'll have even less to worry about regarding MP, but first we gotta get it. Clock towers. Everyone's favorite part of Castlevania.
Again, out of all the Castlevania games, one of the nicer ones.
Probably because it's so small. Although, the gremlin knocking me down isn't helping. Well, that's actually useful. And a person. Instant hold. Yeah. Which I do because I have some very fun toys right now. Horses. And electricity. It's gone. Yeah, you did. Does it make it less true? And now we fight Death, Dracula's bestest friend. One thing I always wonder whenever I play this game is, do you think Death recognizes who Soma is?
You know, probably recognizes the soul. And maybe his whole theory is better to release that.
Maybe.
Because he doesn't want to serve some kind of anime pretty girl.
No. Unless that anime pretty girl can kick her, I think he can kick his ass.
Yeah. Death is old-fashioned.
And he's also dead, somehow.
Don't even die.
Yes. Oh, there's Black
There we go!
I've never seen Death drop that before. I'm not going to complain. Anyway, this is why we wanted Black Panther. It goes fast. Well, Hippogriff also goes fast, but that only goes up.
Yeah. Which, as you can tell from the curvy nature of this place, they're always on it.
Yeah. Also, we cannot get to the warp spot because we do not have Scylla.
Unfortunately, we have not
Which is annoying.
sinking water.
At least you can be in water without, getting hurt. Unlike some Castlevania player characters.
Yeah. Alucard famously dies in water and also sinks like stone.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing about vampires not being able to cross running water.
Yeah. Or there was one of the Game Boy ones where water was also just drowning.
I have not played any of the Game Boy ones. But it would not surprise me because what else would you do with water in those kinds of games? Like, you can't have... Classicvanias aren't really built for underwater adventures.
Classically, kind of falling, just assume that water was...
You're literally speeding through enemies because that's what you can do when you're a Black Panther. This also unlocks the gargoyles loft in the cathedral, but get back to that later. Inner quarters. The living quarters is in the next thing. Okay, that's a spear. We do not need that. Yeah, may as well just unlock the portal. Yeah, it's, you only really need to be in there for just one frame, which is before it even registers on the map. But it will activate the teleport. Oh, hey! You didn't need to... we got it early! And there's just this room that is basically just a... I mean, the skybox is really cool, but kind of unnecessary.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, 3D. Rooms kind of long.
A couple of things. Neither of them good. They were not very fun items.
Not very, no.
But we'll just quick save warp back down. Okay, so this is Headhunter, and if you do not like the idea of a monster getting decapitated 3 times, you might want to look away from it, because that is what we're going to do. Is a Headhunter it goes through heads.
So you come through. Oh, also
it is also a creature of chaos that changes shape with each incarnation. With wheels. And this thing. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I never really thought about that. Those things are nasty. And it also dropped Undyne. Thanks.
That's
Thanks.
not helpful at all.
Anyway, say whenever you get a chance, because you have no choice but to reload if you die. Hi, Chronomage. Bye, Chronomage. I've heard this place called the Nursery, and I'm not really not sure if that's an accurate descriptor, but oh, there's Scylla. Well, it's the second tier of devil.
I thought there was flame devil.
Oh yeah, well, there's that, but it's kind of flame devil's kind of in betweenish. But Demon Lord is top tier. Right. Tiny devil and another wood golem. I had a feeling. There's a witch. Type 1 in chat if you are just as proud as she is that she finally became a witch. And I don't think she's gonna let us beat her. Bloody tear. Getting out will be faster since we can slide it now. Oh, and update the tracker. Had to take my finger off the button so I could update that. Anyway, since we have now killed Death and the Headhunter, we can now go back to the shop and see if there's anything neat in there.
Certain points throughout the game, the shops
Yeah, specifically, it is getting Headhunter and then Death. Beef curry is a very good healing item to get. Cream puffs are nice. I'm just gonna get those. Strawberries are also nice. And melons. They're very expensive though.
It's just summon all the fruit.
Huh.
And a gun!
Well, I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
These these are normal.
They're not very
Only-
great, but I always thought it was funny that you can just buy a gun.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna buy this just because I need something really big and beefy. And so now we gotta go underwater.
Now we can see.
Yep, there's a door. And it's full of stuff.
Armor of one.
Surprisingly vanilla. Yeah, inexplicably. And I missed the boat. Oops. And I bounced off the boat. Come on.
There we go.
I'm Dracula. I control physics.
Just invert my castle at home.
Ooh. One trick you can do if you can see a soul pedestal is if you have the right, if you have a soul that can pierce through walls, you can just pierce through walls. I call this the cool S ring. Because it looks like a cool S up here.
It does kind of look like a cool S.
I wouldn't know. Yeah. Basically an upgraded werewolf. Which is not really a bad thing. It can be pretty useful if you don't have any other soldiers to fight animals, but we already have horses. I'm going to heal because I'm taking damage. This is what Hippogriff does.
Partly, you can do this outside of the
Yes, technically, infinite jumping is already a thing you can do underwater, but now we can just do it whenever we want. Also, it's faster than regular jumping. Anyway, that's all we need.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Boosting is a good way to go.
Yeah, it is. Which makes that room pretty dangerous, all in all. Giant ghost. That might be one of the keys, because it is just inexplicably there, but there are a lot of pedestals that are just inexplicably there. Anyway, that's all we need to do on this end of the reservoir.
Even half this reservoir. Dracula doesn't drink water.
You know, I never thought about it. I already have skeleton. Anyway, we go back this way because, for one, because it's a little bit easier to get into this. It's a lot of what's left in the reservoir is faster, I think, this way. But also because this and a rune ring. These. Well, we don't have the chaos ring, but what we got is pretty close. Oh wait, no, I need still equip. I was just going to demonstrate. Gungnir! Another one of the few sources of electric damage, and also sells for a very pretty thing. Oh, London's is just so slow. Spears are just slow in general, and it's generally slow weapons. I mean, I would never use this if it weren't for the fact that it is holy damage. Normally, your go-to choice for holy damage is a very large sword called the 5 Solage, which for some reason, despite its size, is lightweight. It means you can cancel out of it. Hey, that's even help. It's not blocking mail, but it does improve strength, which is very nice. Makes things go down faster. I'm jumping too soon. Go in there, activate a warp. And here, find another item, warp keys. What we need.
I'll do it. Oh, we got
Birds.
Power of video games.
Poison is kind of a hassle in this game because it puts all your offensive stats in half.
It just makes everything tough.
So our next boss is down here, as well as the secret room. A potion. Oh hey, that's a rush soul. Also from the same enemy type. What kind of rando? Yeah, there's were jaguars and were tigers in this game. Along with, you know, traditional werewolves.
Where jaguar and where tigers typically call each other out in the history of being rivals. Which
Also, the were-tiger is known for its uppercut ability. That is not a clever reference, that is actually in the game. Tiger uppercut. Anyway, this is Legion. He is a bunch of stuff. He is many. He's also weak to holy.
he comes out whenever you want to have him.
Well, no, there is much worse body horror later.
Oh, there is. It's true.
We're just gonna wheel you.
There's 5 separate deposits.
Strictly speaking, you don't have to hit the outer ones to get to the middle one. Like right now, I can hit it. But if you want to get Legion's soul, you have to break all the shell, the whole shell before. Otherwise, it won't drop. And since there's only one Legion in the game, and if you're going for 100% completion, you kind of have to do it that way. And the randomizer, though, it's pretty much always going to drop Malfast because in this and the next area we're going to, you're pretty much guaranteed to get Malfast because the randomizer designer wanted to make sure you would be able to get out of the underground reservoir, because you're kind of trapped if you don't. Oh, hey, and there it goes. And it's gone. And as expected, no.
And orb.
And orb. Always get that orb. Normally, yes. I think. Maybe? Probably. I don't remember what it is, though. There's something down here, usually. Hey, Ascalon. If you can't get your hands on the final sword or the Clive Solis, this is a nice sword to have. It's the third strongest sword in the game. It's heavy and has a small hitbox and doesn't have any bonus effects, but hey, it's strong. Can't really complain about that. It's also faster than the Longinus. She's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, really, she is actually fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it turns out that
The arena. I don't know about you, but this is probably the place I dread the most. It's very scary. Beam skeletons. Beam skeletons should always be respected. Because if you don't
like you, they have the power to put it on for nothing. Easily stuck on.
Okay, and here's where will be the one place where we use the Legion Soul, because Red Minotaur are weak to darkness. Go figure. Ideally, you want to use Killer Mantle because that will kill them instantly, but we don't have that, and they're taunting us over it. Oh god, that's a lot. You know what? I haven't unequipped Scylla. We're gonna put on Wood Golem. And there's Kicker Skeleton. Oh, that's something. If we didn't have Hippogriff, that would actually open something up, but we already have Hippogriff. Actually, it would open up a couple of things. One trick, there's a trick you can do to get into the Floating Gardens with just the Kicker Skeleton. Music in this place is really great, though. And there's our last piece of forbidden lore. In the bathtub. He is many, he is one. That is Legion. Let's look over our... I have not been... I'm not used to using a tracker, so I have not been paying attention. Let's see, just gonna... Creatures falling from the deepest. That sounds like a demon. That's a demon-type enemy, but I don't think we actually got a demon from Pedestal. Oh, wait. Devil.
Oh, hey, we got it.
Yeah, we do got it. That said, it is somewhere in a, it would have to be somewhere in a pedestal too, because we did get it from the rock. But because it is a rush soul, that means that it is guaranteed. And I did never mark at any points, or Hippogriff, or Black Panther. I'm not used to using a tracker. Have you noticed?
Oh,
Oh, yes, I do. Kind of redundant.
Yeah, mostly unnecessary. But, I guess we'll load the proof anyway.
We could just go straight to Graham right now.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we may as well. It would not be the first time I've beaten a game with Ascalon, so this should be manageable. It's just Graham's gonna be kind of slow because if you have 5 Soul-ish or the final sword, then you can hit him while crouching. But Ascalon is too small. I'm gonna drop by the shout, pick up some healings. Curry, very good, very delicious, love it. And the melon. I have enough for melons, and that means I am completely loaded with healing items. I probably have more than I will ever possibly use, but I'd rather be safe about it.
Yeah.
Now we're back in here. And from here, we'll get to the top floor. I mean, we could check to see if there are any funny weapons in here while we're here. You never know, you know? There could be a final sword, could be a 5 Soul-ish. Shout out to the owl that walks. Now we'll come back to that. That's where the war days will be going after the boss. Everything is fine, do not worry about my health. You know what? I just remembered we never had to go back to that one place with the that I tried to skip that. Oh well.
Completely ignored it.
You know, I could probably go back there and discover that that actually does have a really good weapon in it. Going. Where's the save point? I thought it was. There it is. Let's actually no, we're gonna get up to the door first, so speed up there. Yeah, you don't need to wait on that statue, by the way. You can just blow right past it. Yeah.
Legion Devil this guy.
Yeah, he thinks he's Dracula. He is wrong. I am Dracula. Get out of my house.
That's Dracula's movie.
I mean, I could have those too if I had the right stuff.
Dracula if I wanted to.
Yeah, but the thing is that you're not Dracula. You're not Dracula. I'm Dracula. Get out of my house.
I'm sitting in my chair.
By the way, this is the boss that has the body horror. Once the second phase starts, there'll be some dialogue that'll skip, and then it will be on full-on body horror. Probably one of the most disturbing bosses in the series, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's up there.
I mean, like, when you really look at it, it's just kind of like, yikes, what the heck is going on here?
The sequel to this game also.
Okay, so he immediately warped to the center and is doing this now. That's if you don't have your keys to Dracula equipped, then that's your cue to do it because he's almost dead. I mean, you know, I'm not really much of a bullet hell player, so I am not going to complain about this.
Yeah.
And here it comes. That portrait you saw for a very split second is, by the way, is the cue that says that yes, I have indeed equipped the right souls, because the expression is different if you are not if you do not have them equipped. So goes to this phase again, and oh my, he hits very hard. Power of wheels may not be enough. Oh, I can't even hit him while I'm on the ground. I have to actually jump.
So his hands have very good response. More than a duck. Normally you have to choose between being offensive and defensive. You can't stay in one place because his hands are very exposed. However,
why is that there? I don't know. It's also hit times.
Women are native trying women but with certain weapons, such as Prima Slide,
Clive Stolish is how I say it. I think there are multiple pronunciations. It's Irish.
It's a large enough weapon that you can actually hit it without ducking. You just kind of
slide back and forth. Final Sword is also big enough for that. Final Sword is actually exactly 1,000 gold cheaper than the Clive Stolish in Hammer Shot. Oh, that's a lot. That's not good. I'm gonna get hit. I got hit twice. Horses. Correction. You know, you were complaining about bullet hell earlier. This is kind of worse.
Yeah, this is a stronger attack pattern than just circles of hellfire orbs. A lot more.
No, you're not Dracula. Get out of my house.
Cannot be. Oh. Anyway.
Also, now we're Dracula. Oh, hey, Sully ring. That would have been nice to have earlier.
Being Dracula, of course, means that your portrait overall.
You may or may not be a vampire now.
Yeah.
It's very ambiguous about that, actually. But, the other... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say we've all met ambiguous vampire before, so...
Yeah. But the thing I was going to add is that Ginya Arikado, who is definitely not Alucard, tells us that we are the only ones who can destroy the castle once and for all by going to the one place where only Dracula can go, the Chaos Realm. And so that's our next stop.
just happens to be next to it.
I mean, I wouldn't know where else to put that sort of portal. I mean, it's a nice place to put it. It's just nice to be there. Nice calming garden. Nice calming music. Nice calming sounds. And giant chickens. And I'm struck by the end of self. Oh, we are in. Nope, that should go on. There we go. It is.
There we go.
And so here's the boss where if you have a holy weapon, take it off now. Because now we are...
Best song!
Art of Fire. Anyway, this is Julius Belmont, the last of the Belmonts, and the man who killed Dracula once and for all, until he reincarnated.
Making him probably the best Belmont.
I mean, he's certainly got the best look. I mean, look at that beard. Look at that coat. That was not a huge point. Anyway, he starts off with just some whips and dive kicks, but once he gets down to about half health, he'll start being more dangerous.
The special weapons from previous Castlevania games.
Also, when that happens, watch the background.
Not being invulnerable for a second.
It also stops flinching in phase 2, which might be better if I knew how to better exploit that, but I do not. Oh, here it goes. Watch the background. But yeah, doing that just started making the castle fall apart.
Yeah, you can do that. Turns out all Belmonts intrinsically have the ability to destroy Dracula's animals. Who would have thought?
Or maybe it's just Julius because he's just that badass.
Probably just Julius.
I think the horses were doing better. So now he's done holy water, axes, and bosses. In addition to everything else.
Once again, hitting multiple times.
Okay, there we go.
Anyway, no talking.
No talking.
Off we go.
Off we go into the depths of the castle, the Chaos Realm.
The eclipse inside of the eclipse.
A lunar eclipse inside of a solar eclipse. It makes sense.
Trust me. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be Rubicon?
Yeah, Rubicante, yeah. The localization is interesting in this game.
A couple of things wrong with it. But that's okay.
It is okay. It's fine. Wait, that was okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put the blocking mail back on.
Just for the occasional guard.
Yeah, might help. See, like right there.
Normally, you'd have to equip a special soul in the Guardian slot to not
the yellow soul.
taking damage.
Yeah, Iron Golem.
But without that, blocking mail is fine for the occasional.
But even then, even if you do have Iron Golem, you do want to keep a careful look at your health. Also, inexplicably, an underwater area just to make you have to stop and equip Priscilla again.
Just to slow you down.
Chaos is clever like that.
And then we're no longer.
Yeah, you might have noticed that some of these places look like places from earlier in the game, and they also. Oh, hey, there's Dracula's tunic. Don't need it. Things are kind of in a mishmash. It's chaos.
It's okay.
Chaos. Once again, shout out to the owl that walks. And we should be... Oh, I really should not have done that. That was actually...
That was close.
That was way too close. And here's the last save point of the game.
Yep. And we're ready to fight the vitalist advances. Are we here to kill chaos? Yes, in fact.
We are in fact here to kill chaos.
Here's chaos.
And yes, phase 1. And for this phase, we do not, as you might have been able to guess from what just happened, we do not have access to most of our souls. We still have ability souls, but they're not going to be useful for this part. So this is where you really need to make sure you have good equipment.
Equipment check.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. You want to summon a big old mean thing that charges you. Red one just throws stuff at you, and the yellow one drains your MP. Why it would do that if you can't use MP to begin with at the start of the fight, I do not know, but I'll just make your things more miserable.
Yeah, this is not a boss territory. We are in fact here to destroy chaos.
And also, the fact that it does take away your soul powers at first means that even if you do have, say, Red Minotaur and the Chaos Ring, you cannot achieve the certain things. At least not right away. And that's phase 1. And now for phase 2. This thing is weird. Well, it looks normal now, but then, this. Does this count as body horror?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, here's more body horror for you.
Kind of eyes and bones.
Eyes, bones, skeleton dragons, and spheres that explode when we touch them. It's not good. Well, I mean, it's good. It's a good. I mean, it's not a good time for so much. It's a good game.
Yeah. You really have to sort of navigate around this style of
fight. The actual weak point is a black ball in the middle, but it has very high defenses unless you make all the eyes shut. Yeah, but, and eventually they will be destroyed, but, oh, that's... Oh.
Oh!
Well, bad ending.
Well...
That's the risk that Soma has to go through with Chaos, is that, if he can conquer it, then, he's Dracula now. Like, in body and mind.
And souls.
And souls, yes. Blocking Mail still putting in some good work. Oh wait, health. But yeah, when I got knocked into those exploding orbs, it was like I knew right then I was at a kill range health, but I just didn't pause fast enough. Anyway, I did not get to show off the Kali's soul, which is the aforementioned soul that I brought up way back at the beginning of the run. That's, yes. Sadly, we did not get a chance to see that, but I assure you it is there. And in the sequel, it's the Valkyrie soul that does that.
So if all you want to do is see Soma turn into a giant woman, then recommend picking this up and researching for those.
They're not exactly easy to come by, though. As Konami doesn't want you to know the truth. That Soma is actually a woman.
A giant woman.
And also Dracula. They're okay with you knowing. Well, I mean, Dracula is pretty giant. I mean...
Yeah, I've seen him in other games.
Yeah. Oh, that was very close. Oh, that was good. Alright. Back to where we were. Yeah, really, it's like, it seems like I should be doing more to dodge this, but it's like, if I kept dodging, then I wouldn't be getting very many chances to attack. So it's like, this is kind of the compromise I take. Another useful soul to have, especially in the in-game, is the Rubicante soul, because the less health you have, the more your stats go up. It is a very big risk-reward soul. Yes, it is the speedrun soul. Oh god, that's not. Okay, we are at the last part of the boss. Once Chaos is defeated, there's going to be a bit of a ching noise, and the HUD goes away, and that will be time. I will announce it when it happens. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Boiled milk.
Accidentally drinks 3-year-old milk.
It's normal. Oh wait, no, I was good on health, actually. Oh. And time. Wait, no, the HUD doesn't go away yet, but that was time. And that's it. Chaos is destroyed. The Castle Dracula is destroyed, and nothing bad ever happens ever again.
There's definitely no problems with being Dracula. All evil is vanquished forever. People are going to try to talk to you, then there's no talking to you.
Well, I mean, this is the one bit of dialogue I can't skip, but yes, that's Aria of Sorrow randomizer, and that was one of the worst, one of the meanest seeds I've seen in a while. But thank you, EdgeCase Collective, for having me and Nick on for this. This was a lot of fun. Stick around. We're about we have Lizstar with 3 Dirty Dwarves coming up next, I believe. That should be interesting and should be fun. And we'll also have at the end, after that, last one for the day is Sonic Robo Blast 2, which is a very fun game. You don't want to miss that. And yeah, that'll do it.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Nick, you want to shout anything out before we stop?
No, particularly.
Okay. Yami Kojima. Yeah, I'm glad you could come. I don't really stream all that often, but I do art and some writing and some game design stuff. You can find my stuff on Twitter, MadelynHimegami, MadelynHimegami, and yeah, that's all I got.
Yep, and if you want to search for some of my stuff, you can find it on the channel, the YouTube channel for Phoenix. There we have our series for all the Castlevania games played in chronological order, and we're currently doing a series where we play every Mario in release order.
It's an event.
It's a thing. We just got done with
Also, shout out to
Wario Land
Korea
3.
Kid.
Yeah. So, thank you all for coming, and see you in the next one.